Hey guys, I'm Anafil and this is my channel Anafil Play. Today we're gonna continue playing Slender Threads. In a previous episode we had a crazy situation trying to decipher a code in order to get to see Lena. I want to call her Elena, but she's Lena. That's two different names. We have factory key that Lena gave to us, and she also told us a very confusing story. So she believes that the shadow always receives what it wants, and the fact that Harvey killed multiple people, even though it happened by accident, it was all a big plan for Shadow. Anyway, long story short, we're here. Lena's gone. She's no longer with us, unfortunately. She decided to go to a better place. And we are going to investigate this factory because she said that Oswaldo... Oh, bloody hell, I forgot how to play this game. Oswaldo, and Lena, and also another guy, I think his name was Vincent, are the only people who are aware of what's going on and who can help to stop all this madness.
Hello? Vincent? That switch
Vincent,
better turn the lights on, because I can't see anything else down here.
It probably will. Bloody hell.
What the hell kind of factory is this?
Factory that makes dolls? Oh, nice. What a lovely factory. Why would they need dolls? Like so many of them.
Looks like somebody's lying down on the job.
Good for you, Harvey. Good for you. Oh.
It grew right through the concrete floor.
Can you imagine? They probably have a very good soil.
Look at this junk. Did Vincent build it all? So many detached arms and legs. All metal, thankfully. Wonder if anything in here is in decent condition.
Any luck?
Ugh. This looks like it's intact. Deeply upsetting, but intact.
Deeply
Why build a
upsetting.
mechanical baby?
Uh-huh.
Oh!
Okay.
Well, that was in one piece. I think I see another whole one in there.
What? Mechanical baby? Are you for real?
It's unpleasant enough carrying around one of these.
Cool. You don't want to touch anything else. Okay, let's go to the lab.
Looks like designs for those creepy babies in the basement.
Hmm.
These schematics are so elaborate.
Warning.
Warning, stand clear of conveyor during use. For safety, components retract in case of malfunction.
Fair enough. Oh.
Looks like an obstacle course from hell. Who's supposed to go through it? Vincent, don't forget to move the air intake so it stops getting clogged with debris. Best, Vincent. I could crawl across it if it weren't covered in blades and spikes. What a totally normal thing for a machine to do.
Okay. Let's go back, I guess. What? I don't understand. Punch cards. Use blank paint. Punch card. Oh, okay.
There are 4 buttons here. Forward, backward, wait, and deploy. Those must be the instructions I can add to a punch card. The first 3 are simple enough, but deploy? Deploy what? They're stuck in position. Hopefully the correct position.
Okay, forward, backward, wait, deploy, wait, backward, forward. I'm just gonna...
There we go. 1 punched punch card. For whatever that's worth.
I'm going to have one of those. And would like, do I need to put it here?
There's no getting in there until I find a way across this gap.
Where do I need to use this punch card though? Use on conveyor.
I don't see any slots for a card on this thing.
Same here.
I could crawl across it if it weren't covered in blades and spikes.
Okay. No, you don't want to use a baby here. Use it on conveyor.
Don't know what I was expecting that to accomplish. There's gotta be more to this. Looks like an obstacle course from hell. Who's supposed to go through it?
I think dolls. Missing floor. Oh, okay.
This is a workplace safety violation if I've ever seen one. If I get a running start, I bet I can jump to the other side.
Please don't try to do it.
Good thing that junk broke my fall.
Okay, that was a good jump. I don't understand. So I have a punch card. I did something. Do I need to insert it somewhere?
I already have one of these.
Yeah.
I think I need to put something in the slot for this machine to do anything.
Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, the card is getting inserted to a baby. Oh, I mean, to a doll. So, use the baby on the conveyor. Oh, deploy.
Well, that explains the pile of those downstairs.
Bloody hell. Okay. Do I have it? Oh, shit. I need to grab a new one. All right, let's grab a new one. Okay, so it's crystal clear now what we need to do. We need to grab a doll. We need to see how the conveyor belt operates and which commands we need to program. Okay, just let's press the button and let's write it down. Oh, okay, once again. So, forward, 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 backwards, forward, stay, forward, and forward. Okay, let me take... Can you come here for a second, Harvey? I just want to take a picture. Because I'm not gonna remember by myself. Alright, so let's go to the lab. Let's grab a new punching card. Punch card. Let's program it. Okay, so we need forward, 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 backward, forward, wait, forward, forward, and deploy. Let's
Here we go again.
imagine that's how it needs to be done. Let's combine this card with the baby. I thought I need to include it into the conveyor thingy. But I mean, it totally makes sense why it works the way it works. Okay, let's see. Forward, 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 and deploy. It's broken now.
I should be able to crawl across now
Nice.
without getting chopped to bits. Not to jinx it or anything.
Yes, please don't jinx it. Okay. So basically, they are
I guess
testing.
Vincent uses this room for storage.
Oh, we have a radio. Heart.
Is that supposed to be a heart? Why create hearts for these things? It has a combination dial, and I don't have the combination.
Cool. Oh, that's test temper. Sorry. So save, hard, destroyed automation.
It's completely busted. Like somebody went out of their way to dismantle it.
But I mean, it totally makes sense. So they would create a doll, then to check how it responds to command forward, backward, wait, and deploy, they would create this conveyor that would test their functionalities. But then again, they could test it without this torches.
This radio can't be in here by coincidence. I have to see what Vincent was up to.
Come on.
This should do the trick. Time for some answers. Starting with the calibration test. Am I an automaton?
No.
Is my name Vincent?
Oh, it's gonna be telling you yes or no.
All right. Proceeding to primary inquiry. Do I control my own destiny?
Yes. Oh.
Can I take control of my... What was that? Another rat?
Mm-hmm.
What? No. Enough! I can't endure any more of this.
Poor
The
Vincent.
shadows terrorized Vincent, just like Lena and Oswaldo. He must have been onto something for them to intervene like that. That claw, it recoiled when Vincent turned on the light. Is one rope really holding up all those dummies? There's no way, right? Oh! Holy shit! Something tells me I found Vincent.
You
I won't
did.
lie. It's almost reassuring to come across a dead body that isn't my fault. This looks like a punch card, but it's a different size from the other ones. Could this be how Vincent communicated with Lena? How would she read this?
Huh? That's a complicated card. But you said it could be for Lena. She has a typewriter here. Maybe this somehow
The
connected?
punch card fits in here perfectly.
Oh, really?
Incredible. It's typing entirely on its own. All right, Vincent, what do you have to say?
Lena, if you come across this card, it means you discovered me in a regrettable state. And for that, I'm truly sorry. If you believe there remains any hope of a solution to our plight, check my safe. The combination is 18623. 18623. Cool. Bloody hell, we need to get across every time to get to the safe. You see, I missed one little detail and everything went to shit, basically. But, I mean, it didn't. We actually spent some time in the hunting club, and then we spent some time in the gardening club, and we even created an arrangement, surprisingly. So it was not for nothing. Okay.
Hopefully Vincent didn't change the combination since writing that note. Bingo.
Oh, I didn't even need
There's
to...
another letter in here, among other things.
Oh, and that's our poison. Bloody hell. Dear Lena, these shadows will not stop hounding me, impeding my research. Each time they return, I sense my actions becoming less and less my own. I will not allow myself to be reduced to the likes of my mindless creations. I choose instead to escape the shadows pool with the only freedom left me. I'm certain there are others in town who know of the shadows, who worship them as gods. To have any chance of ending this torment, you must find these people and learn what they know. Oh, but that's Motambo, or what was the name? The people from the forest. I believe that to avoid suspicion, they mask their activities under the guise of some other connection. The hunting and gardening clubs seem the most likely candidates. Huh? Oh wow, so hunting club and gardening clubs are actually involved. Good luck, Lena. Yours, Vincent. P.S. Please don't let that plant take over my factory. I've left a bottle or two of the only thing that was proven effective.
Vincent thinks members of the hunting club or the gardening club might be worshipping the shadows. I guess it's a start.
Cool. That's right, you have the flower competition.
Nothing's for sale if that's what you're wondering.
How do
I sign up for the competition?
You sure you're up for it?
Why wouldn't I
Clearly.
be?
You need to arrange flowers. By the looks of it, you can't even arrange your shirt.
That's a totally different skill set.
Whatever you say. If you're serious, put together an entry and place it on the table over there.
Cool.
So nice chatting with you.
I can tell.
Enjoying your cosmic exploration?
I'm a little rusty on my planets. Could you refresh my memory?
Certainly. Over on the left there, you'll see the sun, which is our star. Then we have our 4 smaller planets, Mercury, Venus, Earth, of course, and Mars. Then we have the much larger cohort of Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune.
Thank you. That brought it all rushing back.
Anytime.
Oh, that's where we could get the clue for that little puzzle in the forest to open the gate.
Are you an astronomer?
Would you enjoy the hokey answer where I say that every human who looks up at the night sky is an astronomer?
Not really.
Then, yes, I am an astronomer.
Cool. What's new in space?
Anything new in space?
The community is abuzz with excitement over the recent discovery of a 9th supposed planet. Pluto, they're calling it.
What do you mean, supposed planet?
It feels hasty to classify it as such. If the reports are true, it's even smaller than the moon. The moon! Plus, now I'm stuck here painting a Pluto to add to our educational display.
Take a stand against Pluto.
If you don't think Pluto deserves to be in the planet display, don't add it.
But the larger community has reached consensus.
Is that what Copernicus said when he figured out the sun revolves around the Earth?
Earth around the sun.
Whatever.
The thing is, Copernicus was disputing a fundamental understanding of the cosmos. This is like arguing about whether a particular shirt is a small or a large.
Yes, but what happens when you wear a large shirt when you're supposed to wear a small?
Oh my god. You look ridiculous. You're right, I have to take a stand. Here, take my Pluto before I overthink this.
Yes! Stay strong for science.
Oh, and we got bloody hell.
Charming, in a complete catastrophe sort of way.
Oh my god. You know what? I just thought that we didn't end up finishing our talking routine with this lady. And I thought what a great idea would it be. We also didn't explore a hunting club, and I think that could be a good idea as well. But since we have an arrangement, I didn't expect that she's gonna give us a flower pot. But like basically it proves the point that sometimes you need to make sure you had all possible dialogues with characters here, because it unlocks something for sure. Okay, so
This mess doesn't stand a chance against those two.
who
If I'm gonna win
cares?
this, I need to find a way to level the playing field.
What? I'm really sorry, ladies, but I have to do something not really great.
Two nice things of
What? Okay. So
Nothing's for sale, if that's what you're wondering.
that's fine. Oh, have you heard of the
Could
shadows?
you tell me anything about the shadows?
What? Are you serious?
Extremely.
Okay. You see, Harvey, there's a big circle in the sky called the sun.
No, I didn't mean...
And the sun shines something called light all over the ground.
Constance, that's not
But
what I...
sometimes the light hits something on the way down, like a tree, or a rock, or maybe an idiot.
I'm gonna go.
But I was just getting to the important part.
From where I'm standing, those flowers are starting to wither.
I don't think you know what you're talking about, but I also can't afford to risk it. What on earth? They're both ruined! Well, not my fault these dopes used flowers that can't handle water, of all things.
Okay, and so now our arrangement is perfect for this competition.
All right, Constance, my entry is on the table, and I'm ready to compete.
Oh, joy. Might as well get this thing started, then. First and foremost, thanks to all our competitors for their wonderful entries.
Don't a couple of them look, I don't know, dead?
Judy, the members of our community have all tried the very hardest.
Don't get me wrong, Connie. I'm not blaming them. I just think that maybe...
Maybe nothing, Judy. Time for the results. And the winner is... Harvey Green!
Yes! Haha! Finally, I catch a break.
Congratulations, Harvey. We'd love to invite you for tea as our newest member. Wouldn't we, Connie?
We'd be absolutely delighted.
I can see how delighted she is.
All right, Harvey, I suppose we should get to know each other, since you're gonna be around all the time now.
Oh, yes, please. Tell us about yourself, Harvey.
Well, I'm something of an aspiring writer.
What do you write about?
Oh, you know.
Paranormal activity. Fate. Oh no, let's do fate.
Lately, I've been immersing myself in the concept of fate.
Because we need to get some
You mean
information
like
from
true
them.
love. I sure knew it was fate the moment I set eyes on my Abner. Rest his soul.
Aw.
Not love so much as the inevitability and finality of looming death.
Good heavens.
Ha! You're a proper killjoy, Green. Guess we have something in common.
Sorry, sounds like none of you are into that kind of stuff.
It all sounds very interesting, Harvey. It's just we usually talk about simpler things, like baking.
Or who in town's doinkin' who?
You know who probably likes talking about that kind of thing? Those weirdos out in the forest.
What weirdos?
Yeah, what weirdos?
I don't know who they are. I just know I was out the other night gathering rare flowers, and I saw a weirdo standing in a circle mumbling nonsense. You're talking nonsense too, so maybe it's the same kind.
Connie.
No, it's all right.
I
That's
thought
very helpful,
about them
Constance.
from
Thank
the
you.
start.
Now, how about another cup?
They
Come right up.
clearly know.
Constance mentioned seeing strange individuals in the forest. Wait, could this have anything to do with the creature that grabbed the rabbit by the hotel?
Mm-hmm.
Guess I'm headed back out there. But what part of the forest haven't I checked yet?
The one with the flowers. Oh, tea room. Oh, it's that way. The one with the flowers. Look, strange flowers. Okay, put your mask on.
This has to work, right? It's what
Course.
gas masks are for.
Yeah. Oh, and forest people, they have protected their face
In the clear.
by masks as
Or
well.
maybe not. I see people up ahead. Better stay low.
What do you mean better stay low? You need to talk to them.
By the eight of the heavens, I hereby call forth the unguided, the wandering souls. I call forth the endlessly lost and make them seen!
Hey, Bobby? I think that one worked.
What? Really?
Well, I see a guy in the bushes over there, and he looks pretty unguided and wandering.
Oh,
What
no.
the hell?
Oh, yeah. Hello there. What's your name?
Harvey.
Hi. Harvey.
You can come out of the bush if you want, Harvey.
Okay. Are you gonna eat me?
Nah.
Eat you? Oh, right. We must look rather scary.
Well, yeah, you're a masked pagan cult performing rituals in the woods.
He's got a point there, Bobby.
Why were...
What's with the masks? Why would you wear them if you aren't in a cult?
Surely you must have donned a breathing apparatus to get past those flowers. Yes?
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah, I guess I did.
These serve the same purpose.
We got so used to him, we figured why not make him part of the whole song and dance?
Cool.
You all don't sound like what I'd expect from a cult.
It's really more of a part-time thing.
Christine's right. We don't actually worship ancient gods or anything like that.
Then what are you doing out here?
We're, how would you describe it? An ancient culture appreciation club.
Ah.
What ancient culture does your appreciation club appreciate?
The Watambu. Do you know anything about them?
A little bit, yeah. I read about them in the town hall archives.
A fellow enthusiast. Wonderful. How lucky it is that we've found each other.
It was the ritual, Bobby.
But of course. Luck had nothing to do with it.
Did I see you perform a Watambo ritual?
The ritual you were performing when I got here, that's a Watambu ritual?
It is. It was depicted in an ornate stone carving not far from here.
Like all of them are.
Yes, the Watambu were rather thorough in documenting these things. Not that I'm complaining.
Oh, maybe they're gonna help me with the totem that I grabbed from that
Do those rituals ever work?
tomb.
We did one that brought you here.
That feels like it could be a coincidence.
There was a time when I would have agreed with you, Harvey. And I won't lie and say that every ritual we replicated has done something. But some of them absolutely have. The
Such
Watambu
as?
were onto something. And we have proof.
Do your rituals involve the shadows?
These rituals, do they ever mention beings called the Shadows?
Shadows? Doesn't ring a bell. Christine?
No bell ringing over here either.
Most of the rituals invoke some or all of the Watambu's 8 celestial gods.
One for each planet. You get it.
And those aren't called shadows?
Not in anything I've observed. They're usually represented by colorful animals and other creatures.
Which makes sense. Oh! Let's ask about the idol. Oh, that's
I have
creepy.
this Watambu idol, or at least I think that's what it is. Is it involved in any rituals?
Dear me, wherever did you find this?
It was in a big temple near here.
You managed to enter it? Harvey, you are far more deserving of these robes than any of us.
Please keep the robes.
Yes, this idol absolutely is an object of great power. According to the carvings, it grants its bearer control over the wind.
Huh.
Sure.
So I can make it breezy?
Yes, you can make it breezy, I suppose, but there's so much potential beyond that. To activate,
Crazy potential.
pass your hand across it while speaking its incantation. Zemwat Oletik.
Sounds simple enough.
You discovered this idol, Harvey. It's only fair that you keep it.
Thanks. I'll try to use it responsibly.
Do let us know how it goes.
Okay. Didn't I see you at the edge of the forest?
Wait a minute. I've seen you before. You were that creature at the edge of the forest. You grabbed a wild rabbit and ran off. Did you sacrifice it?
Sacrifice? Oh, heavens no. That's my pet rabbit, Roland. He's asleep behind a bush back there. Little Scout
Aw.
manages to sneak away once a week, it seems like.
At least.
You've got to be kidding me.
Okay.
Have fun summoning the devil or whatever.
See ya, Harvey.
All right. So Watambu didn't know anything about this shadow, so it's all made up recently. I need to ask someone from the hunting club. Can I interact with anyone?
Could you please smoke that outside, Beaumont? I swear I could smell it from across the room.
Doubt that would help, Skeffington. With that beak, you could smell this cigar from across the continent. Yes.
I will have you know that its size has minimal bearing on its capability.
Did you get your wife to believe that?
Okay.
Some targets are set up out there.
Oh, because it's a hunting club, obviously. Couple, let's talk with them.
Why must you drag me here, Herbert? It reeks of bourbon and old leather, and it's decorated with nothing but wretched animal carcasses.
I know it isn't exactly our scene, Edna dear, but we would benefit greatly by finding ourselves in the good graces of Mr. Frey. There's much more to this hunting club than the hunting.
There'd better be. I'll be airing out this dress for months.
Where do you guys
Herbert,
leave?
if we're here to schmooze with Paul Frey, why aren't we schmoozing with Paul Frey?
You can't force this sort of thing, Edna. You have to just let it happen. Whenever Mr. Frey decides to mingle, we will be here, and fate will do the rest.
I hope you know you sound ridiculous right now.
So we so don't belong here that none of these people even willing to talk with us. Is that right? They're just
Is it
ignoring
supposed
us.
to be waving? Swearing on a Bible, maybe?
Maybe high five?
Ready to take flight. Or it would be if it weren't dead. Good evening, gentlemen.
Ah, a
Snob.
newcomer. Your name?
Harvey Green. I was considering joining the club.
Wonderful. Then you must have been duly impressed by our collection of heads.
Very much so. But I couldn't help but notice that one of the mounts is empty.
Well spotted, Mr. Green.
Indeed, we as a society have yet to claim a trophy of that most dangerous game.
You mean jaguars? I've heard they're quite cunning.
A reputation that is woefully undeserved.
Tigers?
Alas, tigers began to bore us some years ago. They've run their course.
Then what?
Why, the only animal capable of reason, naturally.
What? No animal is capable of reason. Unless you mean... Wait, no! Please!
Bloody hell, that's a shitty joke.
Ha! Bagged another one, Richard.
What the hell?
Oh, just a touch of fun, Mr. Green. What sort of club would we be if we didn't haze the prospective members? Please enjoy the drinks and conversation.
And be sure to speak to Gordon if you wish to apply.
Who's Gordon? Is that Gordon?
Looks like I've caught someone's attention.
Welcome, sir. My name is Gordon.
Hey, Gordon.
I'm Harvey Green.
What brings you here this evening?
This is the hunting club, right? I was hoping to join.
Ah,
Well, rather luckily, we happen to have a
Who do we have here, Gordon?
Harvey Green. He's interested in joining the club. Harvey, this is club president Paul Frey.
Oh.
The author?
Regrettably, Mr. Green, we have 0 vacancies. I wish you a pleasant night.
It sounded like Gordon here was about to tell me there is a vacancy.
Yes, indeed, we're in the process of...
Gordon was mistaken. We certainly have no availability for bedraggled drifters.
What? I'm not a drifter. I'm a writer, like you.
Adorable. Write all you like, Mr. Green. You are nothing like me. This is an exclusive hunting club, not a charity. Now leave before I need to ventilate my foyer.
Wow, I hate that guy. Tastefully understated.
Okay, Harvey, are you going to help me with your journal at all? According to Vincent, members of the hunting or gardening clubs might worship the shadows. I should earn the trust of these groups to investigate further. Constance mentions some weirdos in the woods. Could they be connected to the shadows? The gardeners don't seem to be shadow worshippers. That leaves the hunting club. The hunting club has membership opening. Club president is Paul Frey, the famous author. Paul Frey won't let me apply to the club because he's an elitist jerk. Because he's a jerk. That's what he wanted to say. Isn't a critic scheduled to read from Frey's new novel at the bookstore this evening? Is that reading goes poorly? Oh, if that reading goes poorly, he will have bigger things to worry about than me. So, our main task is to distract Paul Frey. Okay, I see. How can we distract him? Where is the books club? Cool. Is it happening already?
Unburnt Ashes. It's the latest novel from that jerk, Paul Frey.
Where
A local
is
critic
the
will
critic?
be reading from it later this evening.
When? No. Okay. But it's not here. The critic is not here. Critic Aaron Hunt. I don't know where this Aaron Hunt might be. Yeah.
I'll take a look around.
Mr. Bennett.
Aww.
Okay, so where's this Aaron guy? How do we need to activate the books club reading? It doesn't say here. If that reading... So our clue is that we need to sabotage the reading thing. Wait a minute. But then, do we need to replace it maybe?
Unburned. A local...
Shouldn't we use our...
Paul Frey can't even be bothered to walk down here to read from his own book. Well then, how would he know if the critic read somebody else's book instead?
Oh, okay. So
if my junk manuscript isn't going to help my career, it might as well hurt his.
Okay.
Now, to do a little cover swap.
Okay, so I was thinking in the right direction, so we did have to
The drape
swap.
swayed gently before me, impossible in its grandiosity. Grandiose indeed, I cogitated, but surely that which it conceals must be grandioser? Grandioser. Huh. As if reading my very thoughts, it pulled away, and I beheld another world, a world beyond what I understood the world to be. I longed to enter that world, to cut myself free from the tethers of my own, but my legs, my own legs, betrayed me. And so, ergo, with the legs of my mind, Oh, good Lord, this is abysmal. Is this a joke? If so, it gives me no pleasure to say that Paul Frey's legacy has become the punchline. I can read no further. I sincerely apologize for subjecting all of us to that. I'm going home to wash out my
Okay, so now we can go to the hunting club then.
Frey here.
Hello, Mr. Frey. This is Pamela from the bookstore.
Pamela, I trust the reading went well?
Nope.
Mr. Frey, I don't know how to put this, but the critic said that it was the worst thing he's ever read.
Excuse me?
And not in that so bad it's good way.
Well,
The it's just bad way.
Oh.
We didn't sell a single copy.
What?
I am amazed.
I'm ruined.
Ah. No, it's just simple misunderstanding. You have nothing to be worried about. You're gonna sort things out.
He took that well.
Did you think my, Mr. Frey's book was that bad, from what you heard anyway?
Oh, yes, I'm afraid. Absolutely dreadful. I can't help but feel sorry for him. It's
Shit, that's
so
bad
unlike
news for
Mr.
us.
Frey's previous work. It's like he's never read a book before, let alone written one.
Okay, I get it.
Sorry, Harvey. You are a pretty horrible writer by the look of it. But I mean, keep practicing. Maybe you will get better eventually. Maybe not, and you will find a different
Mr.
career
Green,
path.
welcome back.
Hey, Gordon. Is Paul going to kick me out again?
Mr. Frey retired upstairs not long ago. Mentioned he was feeling unwell.
Oh, that's a shame.
If you're still interested in joining the club, I'd be happy to administer the initiation test.
There's an initiation test?
Just a perfunctory marksmanship evaluation. If you pass, Mr. Frey won't have much reason to justify rejecting you.
Well, might as well take care of it while we can.
Follow me, please. Rules are straightforward. One shot apiece, arrow closest to the bullseye wins.
Let's do this.
As challenger, you shoot first. Competent, if unremarkable.
I get that a lot.
Allow me to demonstrate the muscle memory of an expert.
Look out for the moose. Are you sure that's regulation arrow? I just felt the wind change. Oh, use the idol, use the idol.
Zemwatl Kaletic?
What the? Where did my arrow go?
I'm in the club.
Wherever it went, it didn't hit the target.
No argument there, Mr. Green. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now that you've passed, permit me to extend a club-sanctioned invitation. I was planning to sneak out of the party for a solo hunting excursion in a bit. Care to make it a duo?
Why not? I'd love to ask you a few questions while we're out there.
Of course. I have a few preparations to make. Shouldn't be more than an hour. Please, enjoy the soiree until then.
I'll try.
Okay, so we need
Thanks
to...
for the invitation, Gordon.
we're already
Nice to
hunting.
escape the hubbub for a spell. Don't you agree?
You have no idea. It's been a very long, very stressful evening.
I apologize for the behavior of some of our other members, including Mr. Frey. Honestly, I wish our hunting club would focus more on the hunting and less on the exclusivity.
Well, I appreciate your kindness to a newcomer. You're one of the good ones.
Think nothing of it, Mr. Green. I understand your situation much better than most. You mentioned you had questions?
Yes.
I do, yes.
Some
If
of
the
us
club
shut up.
members don't actually hunt that much, what do they do instead?
Oh, mostly what you saw. Drink, socialize, indulge in the shallow pleasures of gratuitous wealth.
Do any of them bring up subjects that feel more unusual?
Constantly. Any particular variety of unusual?
Shadows.
Oh, I don't know. Destiny? The forces of fate? Maybe connected to some kind of religion?
Ah. They express no such interest, Mr. Green, nor would I expect them to. They are oblivious to the reality of the shadows, more so even than you.
What did you say?
Stand up, Harvey.
Gordon, what are you—
Step away from the fire.
What?
Harvey Green, you are a flawed instrument. You are unworthy of the Shadow's favor.
Favor? I don't want the Shadow's favor. I don't even know what they are.
Precisely. You comprehend nothing of their nature, let alone your own. The shadows have chosen you, Harvey, bestowed upon you a sacred purpose, and instead of fulfilling that purpose, you actively seek to escape it.
What sacred purpose? People are senselessly dying around me.
Their deaths are far from senseless, Harvey. They are foretold by the shadows, and they are ensured by you. You hesitate because you refuse to see your role for what it is. I am therefore obliged to remove you, and to assume your position myself. Any last words?
Are you serious? Like, you're gonna kill me? You are hunted as a murderer. You're willing to kill your own neighbors?
4 people in your town have already died tonight, Gordon. They were strangers to me, but to you, they're your neighbors, your friends. You think you could live with yourself after taking their lives?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I must. But perhaps I could not.
Cool.
Well, that's disappointing.
She was
Judy?
involved
Mother,
in that too.
I don't know why we got you that thing if you aren't even going to use it.
I think Harvey is right, Mother. What good is claiming his role if doing so also claims our humanity?
Oh, Gordy, you know better than that. The shadows are making the important decisions for us. If we do right by them, we can't lose anything that matters.
What about the people who've died tonight?
Yeah.
They haven't lost anything?
We have been over this, Harvey. They were always going to die. It is their role.
And like it or not, it's your role to make sure they do.
The shadows bend the light to follow you, Harvey. Your every step, while others languish in obscurity.
Folks like us would kill to take your place. Or at least I thought they would.
Forgive me, Mother.
No need to apologize, dear. Give me the gun, and I'll take care of it.
Mother, no! I will do it as we agreed.
Oh, would you stop, Gordy? You've already made a real mess of this.
What was that?
You know full well what that is, Harvey.
Shadow?
You cannot outrun inevitability!
Gordy, we're losing our chance.
Follow, Mother. We will track him down in short order.
Bloody hell.
I've lost them. For now, anyway. I could probably double back to the campsite if I need to. They won't be expecting that.
Oh, and I don't have a map anymore.
What's all this? More Watambu ruins?
Do we still have an idol?
The door drops back down as soon as I let go.
Okay, I think the progress been saved. That means that we probably should finish here for today and continue escaping this madness in the next episode. I'm not sure how long would it take for us to complete the game. I will have a look if it's What the fuck?
It's real? Every one of those visions? What do I do? What can I do? I'm next to die. I need to figure something out. Fast.
Okay. Clock is ticking, and okay, I will have a look. How long would it take for us to complete the game? If it's gonna require for us more than 30 minutes, it would be a separate episode. If it's less than 30 minutes, it's gonna be all in this episode. Hopefully that makes sense. Thank you very much for playing with me. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. We'll see each other in the next episode. Stay safe and bye.